Good morning, I'm Matt Scherer with Scherer Communications, and I'm having breakfast with Jim Montgomery, who is the founder of the River City Circle. And so we're going to ask Jim a little bit about how he started the River City Circle.
Well, it started off with a brewery.
A brewery?
A brewery. We were looking at how to finance a local business. Not really, it is a startup, but it's not a startup in the sense that there are a number of people involved who've been in either in the wine business or in the beer business and have had lots of business experience. And the question was coming up is, how do we raise money for it?
And how did you raise that money?
We used a concept I call grassroots funding. That is, a lot of people who are qualified investors, in other words, they have enough money to be involved and they can afford to lose their money if they were in that situation. It's a very important factor. But are in a position to make, say, a $10,000 investment. But it's a group of people who together then put $1 million together.
I am to understand that we've had some people in that group that are not beer drinkers that invested in the deal because they saw the validity of the deal. Is that true?
That is true. It's a situation where people are not, in today's market, you're not getting a lot of return on money that you have in a mutual fund or in a bank account. And this is a way to put that money to use to help a local business, which will employ people. It's up in the Fredericksburg area. It will have a number of employees who will be employed at the brewery. We'll have a number of people who are employed to deliver beer. And it's a good way for what I will say more common investors to be involved.
The deal with this is set up that if these guys fail, they can replace the management group more quickly. How's that work?
If the results are not getting to what needs to be done, none of the managers own a controlling interest in the business. So the investors could get together and literally vote them out and hire other managers. I don't anticipate that's going to be an issue, though.
What's next after the brewery? What other projects are you looking at?
Well, most projects, everybody when they think of funding a deal, are thinking about angel investors or venture capitalists, and there's this gap between what a bank can do, because a bank can lend money on assets, or they can lend you if you have enough assets in the bank to do.
Right.
But banks aren't allowed to buy stock, so if it's an unsecured type loan where there's not much to back it, the bank's really not supposed to make it. And that's kind of a misconception that most people trying to get into business have. It's not the bank's fault when they turn down the loan. They're just not allowed to do it. So we're trying to fill a niche between a bank loan where you have assets like a building or something and the venture capitalists who are taking a huge risk in something that's perhaps a totally new technology, and they're demanding a 30% return on their money, and they want a lot of control.
So, what can people that have business ideas, how should they contact you?
Well, they can either contact me on the internet. My website's jamesmontgomerylaw.com, or they can give me a call. It's at 690-3700.
This is Breakfast with Matt Scherer and Jim Montgomery. Thanks for watching.